We all like to think legends are born. You're either a winner or a loser. You're either talented or not. You're either blessed with the gifts or you're not. And so we're led to believe that those who are great were always great. The truth is much more simple than that. Legends aren't born. They're shattered. You rise by breaking and choosing to keep going. So here are the most broken characters who rose above the clouds. Number 10, Mike Tyson. His life was a series of never-ending knockouts. His father abandoned the family when he was just a baby. Then his mother sent him to live with his uncle, who he later described as a monster. He grew up in a violent neighborhood and got into constant fights. He was arrested for burglary at the age of 13. He was sent to a juvenile detention center. Later released, he began hanging out with street fighters and eventually got into boxing. At the age of 18, Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in history. For a while, he lived the high life, enjoying all the perks of being a champion. But then everything changed. In 1992, he was convicted of rape and sentenced to 6 years in prison. After his release, he struggled to rebuild his life and career, but he never gave up. On June 7, 2005, after more than a decade away from the ring, Mike Tyson returned to professional boxing. He fought 10 more times, winning 8 of them. He may have lost his title, but he never lost his spirit. And number 9, a man named John Doe. Who's John Doe? Well, that's not his real name. You see, he was abandoned by his birth parents and raised in a series of foster homes. As a kid, he suffered from abuse and neglect. By the time he was 16, he had already been arrested for fighting and stealing. He dropped out of school in the 9th grade and soon found himself involved with drugs and gangs. One day, he got into a huge fight and ended up in jail. It was there that he met a man who took him under his wing and taught him how to read and write. For the first time in his life, John Doe had a purpose. After getting out of prison, he started working with kids who were just like him. He also became a mentor to young offenders, helping them turn their lives around. But John Doe's past still haunted him. He struggled with addiction and anger issues. Eventually, he found love and got married. He had 2 beautiful children and started his own business. He may not have had the perfect start in life, but John Doe proved that no matter how rough your beginnings are, you can still make something of yourself if you have the right support system and a willingness to learn. 8. Viktor Frankl. His life was full of pain. In 1942, Viktor Frankl was sent to one of Germany's infamous concentration camps. There he witnessed unspeakable horrors and lost his family and friends. But despite the unimaginable suffering he endured, Frankl survived the war and went on to become one of the most respected psychiatrists of our time. How did he do it? Well, according to Frankl, it all came down to finding meaning in suffering. He believed that no matter how bad things get, we always have the freedom to choose our attitude and response to any situation. And it's that attitude that can make all the difference between success and failure. Frankl's work has helped millions of people around the world find hope and strength in the face of adversity. And his story is a powerful reminder that no matter how broken you may feel, you have the power within you to heal and to thrive. 7. Steve Jobs. He was adopted at birth and grew up in an unloving home. He was a college dropout who failed at his first 2 companies. But that didn't stop him from achieving greatness. After a period of self-discovery and soul-searching, Jobs co-founded Apple Computer Inc. In 1976, The rest is history. Under his leadership, Apple became one of the most successful and innovative companies in the world. Jobs was known for his incredible vision, passion, and determination. Despite facing numerous obstacles throughout his life, he never gave up on his dreams. Jobs passed away in 2011, but his legacy continues to inspire people around the world to this day. No. 6. J.K. Rowling. Life wasn't always easy for J.K. Rowling. She was a single mother who struggled with depression and poverty, but she never let those hardships define her. Rowling's incredible imagination and determination led her to create the beloved Harry Potter series. The books were an instant hit and have sold over 500 million copies worldwide. The series has also been adapted into a successful film franchise. Rowling's story is a testament to the power of the human spirit. No matter how dark things may seem, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. No. 5. Helen Keller. She was born healthy and happy, but everything changed when she was 19 months old. Helen Keller contracted a disease that left her blind and deaf. Despite the challenges she faced, Keller went on to become one of the most influential women of the 20th century. She was a writer, lecturer, and activist who fought for the rights of people with disabilities. Keller's story is an inspiration to us all. No matter what obstacles we encounter in life, we can overcome them with determination and a positive attitude. No. 4. Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking was born in 1942 at the age of 21. He was diagnosed with a motor neuron disease that left him paralyzed. But that didn't stop him from becoming one of the most brilliant scientists of our time. Hawking made groundbreaking contributions to our understanding of the universe and time. He was also a best-selling author and a popular science communicator. Hawking's work has inspired millions of people around the world. He passed away in 2018, but his legacy will live on forever. No. 3. Nick Vujicic. When Nick Vujicic was born, doctors told his parents he would never walk, talk, or be able to do anything for himself. That's because he was born without arms or legs. But Vujicic defied the odds and went on to lead an amazing life. He is now a motivational speaker who travels the world, sharing his message of hope and inspiration. Vujicic's story is a reminder that no matter how difficult your circumstances may seem, it's always possible to find happiness and fulfillment. No. 2. Bethany Hamilton. Bethany Hamilton was born with one hand and one kidney. She also has a rare medical condition that makes her entire body feel very inflamed. But that hasn't stopped her from living an amazing life. In fact, Hamilton is a professional surfer who has competed in many international competitions. She is also an author and a motivational speaker. Hamilton's story is a reminder that no matter what challenges you face in life, you can still achieve your dreams if you set your mind to it. No. 1. Oscar Pistorius. Oscar Pistorius was born without a left foot. He also has a condition called hypermobility, which makes it very difficult for him to control his joints. But Pistorius didn't let those challenges slow him down. In fact, he became the first amputee to compete in the Olympic Games. Pistorius ran track for South Africa and competed in the 100-meter, 200-meter, and 400-meter races. He may not have won any medals, but he broke the world record in the 400-meter dash. Pistorius's story is an inspiration to us all. It doesn't matter what obstacles we face in life. If we have the courage to overcome them, we can achieve anything we set our minds to. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and leave a comment below. What is your story? We would love to hear it. Thank you. for watching.